Well, Omaha police say they are doing extra mask enforcement checks on bars. Another type of business received almost as many calls. And the health department says they've told some of these businesses they do not have to require customers to wear masks. 3 News Now anchor and investigator Courtney Johns dives into the call log and finds out why some big name gas stations aren't turning away customers without a mask.
You don't have to do it while driving or if you're filling up your tank, but if you need to pay inside, you need to wear a mask.
Gas stations make up more than a quarter of Omaha's mask mandate compliance checks. That translates to nearly 200 calls, with a large portion involving Quick Trip and Buc-ee's. According to OPD's call log, during one check, a manager at Buc-ee's told officers corporate informed him not to turn away customers for not wearing a mask. We reached out to their regional manager, who told us employees are instructed to politely offer a free mask to customers not wearing one. The reason? They say they're worried about their employees.
You don't want to try to instigate a confrontation because you don't know how that person's going to react. You don't know necessarily what the outcome could be. And we don't want that person to place themselves in danger trying to take their own action or trying to intercede.
Several people across the country have been attacked after asking someone to wear a mask.
People can be unpredictable, especially if they're emotional and they're angry and it's a pretty hot button issue. And we just don't want them to put themselves in harm's way.
On top of that, many gas stations have few employees during any given shift. A manager at one Quick Trip location told police their corporate office spoke to the Douglas County Health Department, and they were, quote, advised not to tell customers.
What they can do is just go ahead and call us and talk that through, call the police department and do that way.
Andy Wessel supervises Douglas County's COVID-19 information line. He says gas stations deal with a variety of people, many of whom may not live in Omaha and aren't aware of the rules. And the news may not go over that well.
We don't want, a store clerk getting into a situation where they're putting their life at risk, policing the ordinance.
Fortunately, Douglas County Health Department officials say people are in and out of gas stations pretty quick compared to going to a restaurant or a theater. Wessel says in a perfect world, everyone would just wear a mask, but that's not the world we live in.
We may be getting to the point where we're not as concerned as we should be, but if we get COVID, what we need to remember is that we're putting other people at risk.
Now, we also reached out to Quick Trip for an on-camera interview, but they declined. They did provide a statement which says, in part, all of our City of Omaha big stores have big red posters in frames and decals that are placed at eye level at all entry points to inform our customers of the Omaha mandate for wearing facial coverings. Now, you can take a look at all the businesses OPD has been called to on our website, 3newsnow.com. And if you have a story for our investigators team, you can email it to investigate@3newsnow.com.